Hello to you, dear friend. Bitcoin. You probably have heard the name of this fairly new cryptocurrency. The digital currency unit, which was presented in 2009 and continued its job by claiming to remove the centralized financial and banking system. At the beginning, few believed that this system would develop, and nearly no one would believe that this new cryptocurrency can last up to here and grow this much. But this cryptocurrency being accepted in the dark web and its interesting growth in 2017 and just recently in 2021, it attracted the attention of many. But ever since the appearance of the digital currency, no one knows yet exactly which individual or individuals have been behind this cryptocurrency. But it's been said that the creator of this digital currency is someone named Satoshi Nakamoto. Many believe that this name is completely made up and there is no such person, and there is an unknown and powerful group behind this system. It seems that the situation is more complicated than this, because it appears that the picture on the cover of The Economist magazine, published in 1988, has a lot to say and is very much related to this cryptocurrency. As we continue to lock our ways, I want you to hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and also subscribe and turn on the bell not to lose top 2 box videos. Part 1. Getting familiar with the Rothschild family. If you would like to get to know the relationship between the picture on The Economist magazine in 1988 with Bitcoin, first we would need to get familiar with the Rothschild family, who has the lion's share in this magazine. Generally, the Rothschild family is attributed to the members of a very rich family, whose genealogy is cited since 1500 in Germany. This family, which are the descendants of the Jewish Ashkenazi, started their banking activities since 18th century. Around the 18th century, when this family had the highest power, they were counted as the richest family and had the most wealth recorded in the modern history. You probably have thought up until now that the richest family in the world is Bill Gates' family, but this is completely wrong, because the Jewish Rothschild family, with a wealth worth trillions of dollars, has been dominating the big banks in the world for around 6 centuries. It's been estimated that the Rothschild family has control on over $350 billion of property all across the world. Well, given all of these, it's obvious that this family has been active in political, energy, industrial, and banking activities too. Part 2. Reviewing The Economist magazine. Let's go back to the pictures on The Economist magazine. Probably the first thing which will attract everyone's attention is the text on top of the page, which says, "Get ready for a world currency." And as you continue, you will see the pictures of a phoenix wearing a coin-like necklace and is standing on the burnt dollars, or is probably born out of the ashes. The number 2018 is completely clear on the necklace. But what can these signs mean? It seems that something important is about to happen. In 1988, The Economist published an article which was titled "The World Currency," and there it was talked about the necessity of world currency. It had been decided for world currency to be planned and executed. Surely this event would take a long time, the event which will attract the attention of the world. But the question is, how you can do this without any noise or bloodshed. The time target for this new currency is set in 2018. This article had already predicted the special methodological steps for a unique world currency. the steps which we saw by our own eyes in recent years. Those who are dealing with the loaning and financial systems in casinos a lot are probably aware of an article with the mentioned title and even recognize the main shareholder in this magazine. Many believe that this magazine belongs to the Rothschild family, who know themselves as the custodians of the Economist magazine legacy, and think that they use this magazine as a promotional tool to stabilize the Rothschild banking and commercial empire, and to change the public's thoughts for the global synchronization. Just 10 years later, in 1998, The Economist had another share in promoting the world's job order: one world, one money. Like 1988, this magazine was again trying to explain why a centralized and controlled system can have only the economic benefits of the world and be useful for the world. The Economist knew that this view could turn into a coup by the classic international bankers, and given all of these, it ignored this subject. Well, creating a global currency would probably put the power in the hands of non-selected international bankers, and this means that the citizens in each country would lose all of their property completely and without any noise. But to do this, first, the present source currency, which is dollar, needed to be undermined slowly. Part 3. The past and future position of dollar. Well, we can say that the dollar falling as the source currency is definitely inevitable. The question is just when this will happen. Dollar as the bedrock for the global currency system is not qualified. Ever since 1971, when the support for gold was stopped, this global currency lost 98% of its value against gold. Dollar has also had high loss against most of the currencies. As an example, exactly since that year up until now, dollar has been reduced 77% against Swiss franc. Dollar is the support for big debts and allowances. Since 1960, the United States has had nothing more than the budget surplus and has faced commercial debts since 1975. We can somehow recognize the powerful army of the United States as a supporter of dollar. In 1974, the United States agreed to support Saudi Arabia financially and militarily, of course, provided the Saudis price oil in dollars. Given that most of the world would buy oil from Saudi Arabia at the time, it caused great requests for dollar, which has also continued up until now. It was actually right this which allowed the United States to last till here. But in the end, since 2018, petrodollar was gradually replaced by petro-yuan and petro-ruble. Part 4. The Economist's view of the future. As The Economist magazine says, the currency future will be completely different, and dollar would probably be replaced by a world currency. The article, "Get Ready for the Phoenix," says 30 years from now, Americans, Japanese, Europeans, and people in many other rich countries, and some relatively poor ones, will probably be paying for their shopping with the same currency. Prices will be quoted not in dollars, yen, or D-marks, but in, let's say, the Phoenix. The Phoenix will be favored by companies and shoppers because it will be more convenient than today's national currencies, which by then will seem a quaint cause of much disruption to economic life in the last 20th century. The biggest change in the world economy since early 1970s is that the cycle of money has replaced exchanging commodities as a value pusher. Therefore, the non-stop integration of the world financial markets and the conflicts in the national economic policies can slightly disrupt the interest rate or expectations for the future interest rate But still, the vast transfer of financial properties from one country to another would be possible. As the remote communication technology develops, these kinds of deals would still become cheaper and faster. In case of lack of coordination between the economic policies in these situations, the instability of the currencies would be inevitable. Well, it seems that things are more complicated than we thought. If you agree, then hit the like button, and to get informed for the second part of this video, subscribe and turn on the bell. By the way, Top 2 Box is waiting for your precious views. Remember to let us know if you like these kinds of videos. More special and different videos are coming. And like always, thank you for staying with me up until now. We wish you health and happiness in every second of your life. See you till another show in Top 2 Box.